the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the BYU Cougars and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cougars kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel
He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Trying to take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st down. The 20. Touchdown, BYU. He got a step and just dusted the field. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, commits to the NFL, can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Finding some room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field.
Flying out to the left. He's at the top, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeps it moving. It's Henderson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He now has 74 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 45. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Handoff to the lone back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Direct snap. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggie.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Pollock, a 99-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. But when you get it on one carry, it's even better. They give it to him. Once he gets past that second level, no one catches him all the way to the house. 99 yards.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The 12 men more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Morrow. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Hawkins trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the field. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Morrow. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run him again. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? The give. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
On the run, it's Morrow. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense needs a couple of yards on 4th down. Remember, they can get the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the 1st down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes to the right. Inside the 30. He's at the all the way. Touchdown, Cougars. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Smith. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Keep it on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Throwing, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Bridges. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Rush right in his face. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 9 team, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the home team keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this. Snags it, and there's running room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. BYU lines up quickly.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty.